Greetings. I welcome everyone, family and friends, to join me to witness the celebration of the marriage of Justin and Erin, in which they undertake with joyousness and free will. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It is the joyous union of two people whose comradeship and mutual understanding have flowered in romance. Today, Justin and Erin proclaim their love and commitment to the world, and we gather here to rejoice with and for them in the new life they now undertake together. To all their guests, they are happy to share this moment with you. They have known most of you for many years. You watched them grow up, you went to school with them, you worked with them. Because you are the ones who have supported them and known them so well, it is only fitting that you are the ones to share this once-in-a-lifetime moment with them. The joy we feel now is a solemn joy, because the act of marriage has many consequences, both social and personal. Marriage requires love, a word we often use with vagueness and sentimentality. We may assume that love is some rare and mystical event, when in fact it is our natural state of being. So what do we mean by love? When we love, we see things other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities that make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty, as we are known to no other. One who loves us gives a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, but a piece that only they could give us. As Justin and Erin prepared for this wedding celebration, they reflected on what it is that they love about each other. It was very easy for them. Justin, Erin loves that you care so deeply about your friends and family. You're always trying to make those around you feel comfortable and happy. She loves that you accept her as she is and that you always make her feel appreciated. You take very good care of her. Erin also loves that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. You're very reliable. Erin loves that you push each other to be better than you were yesterday, and she loves all the little moments between you, all the weird inside jokes that wouldn't make sense to anyone else. There's no one else she would rather be with than you, Justin. Erin, Justin loves your laughter and having many laughs together. He likes looking into your eyes and feeling the peace with the world. He feels connected to you through the universe from the very first time he met you. He also loves the deep conversations that you have with him and the way you explain and articulate yourself. Justin loves your love for animals and the love you show our cats and dogs. Lastly, Justin loves Erin's great cooking and the many exquisite meals she prepares. You both look forward to a shared future that includes lots of laughter, your families coming together, travel, many home improvement projects, raising children, and figuring it out as you go along. However, to make this relationship work takes more than love. It takes trust, to know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other. It takes dedication, to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it is difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not as easy to come by. They are not a destination, but a never-ending journey. It is a mutual enrichment, a give and a take between two personalities, a mingling of two endowments which diminishes neither but enhances both. At this time, John Blick, a friend of the bride, would like to share a short reading entitled On Marriage by Cahill Gibran.
You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together even in the silent memory of the universe. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow.
Gibran advises that the intense melding of two people in marriage also requires these two people to maintain an intense separateness, a separateness that keeps their individuality intact and flourishing. However, the roots of the oak and the cypress undoubtedly intertwine out of sight below, the roots of two proving stronger than one. It is a lovely conundrum, building a knot life that also allows for each partner to thrive independently. Perhaps the balance of these contradictions is the formula for a successful marriage. But what other extraordinary chemicals are necessary to that formula? Everyone has advice for newlyweds, especially on their wedding day. The institution of marriage has inspired many people, famous and not, to express what they think it takes for a marriage to be successful. I now ask Aaron's friend Phyllis Ryan and Justin's friend Mark Milliger to come forward and share a few words of wisdom about the marriage that they have gathered to encourage and inspire Aaron and Justin today.
Hi, I'm Aaron's friend Phyllis, and we went to college together, so the first thing I did was reach out to our college friends for some advice. So the first piece of advice comes from our friend Colleen. She says, invest in your scene partner. A famously crazy theater professor gave us this advice, but it rings true. Invest in each other, love each other, do things to make the other smile.
I'm Justin, Aaron's friend Mark. I've known them for years, and the first person I asked is Justin's mom, and she says, success in a happy marriage needs trust, honesty, perseverance, passion, and lots of hard work. Respect each other always, keep the lines of communication open, and don't leave out humor.
Next, I would like to share some words of wisdom from our dear friend Roger. He says, touch each other's butts every day, especially on the hard days when nothing is going right, because it'll make the other person laugh. Good advice.
The next person I asked was Beth, Justin's sister, and she said, remember how you feel today for as long as possible. Remember when you have your first fight or your 100th, remember that marriage is very hard sometimes, but it's one of the most wonderful things as well. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you're both well equipped for this amazing journey.
Mike, our friend Mike, would like you both to remember, and I'm sorry, this is an inside joke. I apologize to everyone who did not go to Stevens Point, but sometimes life is going to present you with 2 poops and a whole lot of pee. So laugh about it when you can, and also remember to clean it up before it ruins the carpet.
I'll have to tell you that story.
It wasn't Aaron, so just so you all know. It didn't have anything to do with Aaron.
Melissa, Justin's other sister, said, "There's a saying that always pops into my head when we are in the midst of an argument, which almost never happens, right? And that is, I would rather be happy than right. I try to stick to this mindful position."
Our friend Luke says to remember to maintain your individual self in your marriage, have personal interests and activities. You'll do a lot together and a lot less alone. Have those things that define you as a couple, but don't forget you as a person and the person you want to be.
Our friend Curtis says, "I don't have a lot of personal experience with marriage, but I've been told the secrets to a successful marriage are compromised laughter, a lack of vegan trees, and putting the toilet on correctly. If you're kind to each other and understanding of each other's flaws, I imagine you'll have great peace together."
I also talked to Aaron's dad, Don, and he would like the two of you to know that husbands and wives must love and accept each other at all times in all circumstances. You must be able to say to your spouse, in good times, I will celebrate you. In hard times, I'll cry with you. In uncertain times, I will hold you. In all times, now and forever, I'll be by your side no matter what.
I asked our friend Clayton, he said, "Besides the love is the desire to make it work. You can say a lot about love and being friends and whatnot, but marriage is a lot of work. It's putting in the work when times are good or bad or exciting or mundane that strengthens a marriage. Constant growth."
This is really good advice, you guys. So after hearing all this wonderful advice, I had a hard time thinking of anything that hadn't already been said. So I asked my 3-year-old daughter what she would say to a husband and a wife, and she said, talk to him. Do things for him, like let him do his shower and water the plants. And he should let you borrow his shirt. And she also said, say, I love you. So it's simple, but I do think, taking showers, but then also talking and saying I love you is really important. Listen to that advice.
I've got two more. The first comes from Richard. As simple as it sounds, don't go to bed angry at each other. Work it out. The next will be a lot better. And the last is from me. Justin, you gotta let those farts fly, buddy. Just, he's gonna appreciate
We come now to the words the bride and groom want to hear the most today. The words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. A marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into the desire and hope that it will last for life. Before you declare your vows to one another, I want to hear you confirm that it is indeed your intention to be married today. Aaron, do you come here freely without reservation to give yourself to Justin in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Justin, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Aaron in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Justin, please repeat after me. Sweetheart, with all my love,
Sweetheart, with all my love,
I take you to be my life partner,
I take you to be my life partner,
best friend and constant companion.
best friend and constant companion.
I will love you through good and bad,
I will love you through good and bad,
through joy and sorrow.
through joy and sorrow.
I will try to be understanding
I will try to be understanding
and to trust you completely.
and to trust you completely.
Together we will share all of life's experiences
Together we will share all of life's experiences
and share one another's dreams and goals.
and share one another's dreams and goals.
I promise I will be your equal partner
I promise to be your equal partner
in a loving, honest relationship
in a loving, honest relationship
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Aaron, please repeat after me.
Okay.
My love, from this day forward, I promise you,
My love, from this day forward, I promise you,
I will laugh with you in times of joy
I will laugh with you in times of joy
and comfort you in times of sorrow.
and comfort you in times of sorrow.
I will share in your dreams
I will share in your dreams
and support you as you strive
and support you as you strive
to achieve your goals.
to achieve your goals.
I will listen to you
I will listen to you
with compassion and understanding.
with compassion and understanding.
And speak to you with encouragement.
And speak to you with encouragement.
I will remain faithful to our vows,
I will remain faithful to our vows,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
in sickness and health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and respect you
I will love and respect you
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Your wedding rings are the outward and visible sign of an inward and invisible bond which already unites your two hearts in love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings forever remind you of the vows you have taken. Now I ask the ring-bearing flower girl, Sophia, to give Aaron and Justin their rings. Justin, repeat after me. I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
wear it with love and joy,
wear it with love and joy,
as this ring has no end.
as this ring has no end.
My love is also forever.
My love is also forever.
Aaron, repeat after me. I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
wear it with my love and joy,
wear it with my love and joy,
as this ring has no end.
as this ring has no end.
My love is also forever.
My love is also forever.
Inasmuch as Justin and Aaron have consented together in this ceremony to live in wedlock and have witnessed their vows in the presence of this company by the giving and receiving of rings, I now pronounce by the authority given to me in accordance with the laws of the state of Wisconsin, they are husband and wife. You make this the bride. I am most pleased to present Mr. and Mrs. Miller. I've been most honored and privileged to have been asked to perform this ceremony, the joining together not only of Aaron and Justin, but of their two wonderful families. We all wish them a long, happy life together. Live long and prosper.
Yesterday I thought about bringing some tissues.